A little boy in Twin Falls can call this the best Memorial Day of his life.
Yes, that young man received a visit from a couple of his favorite members of our nation's greatest generation. And get this, it all happened on his birthday. Matt King has much more with exclusive footage.
Yeah, Michelle and Roland, instead of a bundle of gifts, a clown, or a magician, for his son's birthday, Glenn Thorne gave him a special introduction.
Hey! Yay, little Quinn, all right.
How you doing, big time?
Great.
Yeah, thank you.
I just turned 5.
Quinn Thorne celebrated his 5th birthday with Leonard L. Yates and Walter M. Suggs, two men who traveled 1,000 miles to join a young boy they'd never met and who didn't know they were coming.
It was almost touching to tears about this little kid, you know?
87 years old, Yates grew up in Alabama. After college ROTC, he served with the all-black Tuskegee Airmen during the Second World War.
Well, I guess I watched too much John Wayne movies.
Hollywood also gets the blame for Quinn's fascination with our nation's first African-American combat aviators.
They protected our country.
Quinn saw the blockbuster Red Tails and now talks of little else.
The Germans, they tried to take our freedom.
Months after seeing the movie, the charm of the Tuskegee Airmen failed to wane. Quinn approached strangers asking if they'd flown with the Red Tails, and for his birthday begged his father to facilitate an introduction. Now, most birthday wishes of such a fantastic nature go unanswered. Glenn Thorne contacted every Tuskegee chapter in the nation with few responses. Then, Chaplain Hope Stevens at Southwest Airlines, a Tuskegee volunteer, passed the story along to Sacramento chapter president Walter M. Suggs.
And it brought tears to my eyes almost.
The 72-year-old Suggs served 24 years in the Air Force, he says, to gain the education and training he needed to go where he wanted in life. He met Yates while doing civilian work in Saudi Arabia and joined the Tuskegee Foundation after he retired. When he told Yates about Quinn, the two knew they had to come to Idaho.
I want to see his face with all the glee that I think he's going to have at that moment. So I can't wait to see that.
That's why I'm here.
And so, after serving his country for 30 years in Europe, the Pacific, and Vietnam, right before a weekend designated to honor those with whom he served, one of fewer than 150 living Tuskegee pilots elected to wake up before the sun and board a flight to Boise. There, he was met by a full honor guard, Patriot riders, and a throng of appreciative Idahoans.
I hear glory, hallelujah. I gotta see this man.
100 miles away, Quinn played with replicas of the planes Yates and Suggs once flew, unaware of the sudden proximity of his idols, but knowing exactly what he'd do if ever given the opportunity to meet one.
I'll give them a hug and big hug, and I will say thanks for serving and shake their hand.
Yates, meanwhile, planned to play Quinn a little cooler.
I'm gonna let Quinn say the first thing to me, and then I'm gonna respond to whatever he has to say.
Later that evening, the Thornes enter the same pizza place they visit every Wednesday, and Quinn finds a strange face waiting to greet him.
Who's that?
A red-tailed man.
A red tail man. Hi. Give me a hug, buddy. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Do you know lightning?
Lightning? No, but I saw that movie, though. I know who lightning is. And I'm gonna let you meet somebody that was just like lightning, okay?
Okay.
Hold on a second. Where's that original Tuskegee Airman at?
Oh, he's right there.
Did you see him come in?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
he's
see
right there.
him?
The surprise transpires nearly perfectly.
I just turned 5.
How could it not?
It's what I wanted.
But then, perhaps as only a child can, Quinn sifts through his own birthday pageantry to remind us all of what's really important.
Thank you for serving.
Thank you for your service.
Service can have many meanings. Yates and Suggs defended their country, guaranteeing the survival of the freedom we enjoy today. Quinn carries his own definition of freedom.
That means you have food for people, and you have a place to live.
But if you were to ask these two retired military flyers what freedom means, they just might point to their last 24 hours.
This is the way the United States of America should be every day.
Where this Memorial Day, two men who, against incredible odds, made lives of serving their country, proved they serve it still.
I don't hold any animosity against anybody about anything. It was just a time and a situation, and we survived as a country, you know, and I'm proud to be an American, you know. And I've been in all these foreign countries, and I'm convinced that this is the best.
Quinn unwraps some gifts,
Can I take it off the paper?
enjoys a quiet moment alone with his pizza, and then returns to his guests of honor, eager to log as much time as possible with his two heroes before they have to go.
And what do you want to do, be in the Navy or Air Force?
I want to be a real man.
Southwest donated the air travel for those veterans. A Twin Falls hotel provided free rooms, and a bakery donated a couple of cakes. I'm Studio Matt King, today's 6 News.